Welcome! Today, we're diving straight into a real-life explainer of survival, resilience, and taking total control of your own economic destiny. We're going to visually break down an incredibly inspiring account drawn from our source material about a young guy who faced a complete standstill in his world, but absolutely refused to let it stop his life.
Just imagine waking up, and the physical world outside your door has simply stopped. For 2 grueling months, the city of Kashmir was completely shut down. Traffic, gone. The bustling markets became absolute ghost towns. And with that devastating silence came a super harsh reality. Livelihoods were abruptly halted. People's ability to feed their families, to plan for tomorrow, it just vanished almost overnight.
It's a terrifying thought, right? How do you survive when everything just stops? When the physical world completely shuts down, locking you inside with no income and literally no clear end in sight. It's this deep, agonizing uncertainty that can easily paralyze even the strongest of us when our traditional ways of making a living are just ripped away.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. A city at a standstill. The reality of Kashmir's lockdown.
The atmosphere in Kashmir during this period was incredibly grim. We're talking about an entire community waking up every single day wondering when or even if things would ever get back to normal. People were stuck in a painful holding pattern for 2 whole months, 60 agonizing days of halted movement, 60 days of watching savings dwindle and anxiety rise. When you're living day to day, a 2-month freeze isn't just a pause, it's a profound economic crisis that threatens your very survival. The entire supply chain of normal life is completely severed.
Now for a shift in perspective. Section 2. The boy who didn't lose. The exception. Right in the middle of this dark, frozen landscape, let me introduce you to Qadir. While the city around him was economically paralyzed, Qadir refused to be defeated. He decided he wasn't going to simply sit in the dark and wait to become a victim of his circumstances. And this brilliantly illustrates a crazy juxtaposition. On one hand, you have the physical reality. Deserted markets, stopped transport, a total lockdown. But then you have Qadir's reality. While his neighbors were locked out of their jobs, Qadir was safely inside, working from home, actively learning new skills, and continuing to earn a living. It shows how 2 completely different economies can exist in the exact same geographic location.
Qadir's mindset really tells you everything you need to know about navigating a crisis. He said, "Instead of wasting time, I learned new skills." He became the micro-hero of his own journey. Rather than dwelling on the disaster happening outside his window, he found the hidden boon within the ordeal. He realized time was his only asset left, and he spent it upgrading his mind. In a modern economy, adaptability isn't just a nice trait, it's a vital survival mechanism. And Qadir literally weaponized his free time to adapt instantly.
So what exactly did he do to maintain his livelihood from home? Section 3. The Digital Toolkit. Building a Future-Proof Career.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how utterly accessible these solutions are to anyone watching this right now. He bypassed the physical world by focusing his time on video editing, AI tools, graphic design, and general online work. These are highly in-demand, location-independent skills. They don't require a physical storefront, a miserable commute, or perfect local economic conditions. All they really require is a computer, internet connection, and the willingness to pivot. Online work really is the ultimate freedom. By definition, it means earning a livelihood using digital skills completely independent of local, physical restrictions or market closures. The liberating power of this concept is immense. We're talking about fundamentally decoupling your income from your geography. It means that whether a global pandemic hits, a local market crashes, or a literal roadblock shuts down your town, your work can continue in absolutely any situation. You're plugging into a global marketplace that never sleeps and never locks down.
Which brings us to our final core thesis. Section 4. Future-proofing your life. The philosophy of resilience.
This is the core philosophy behind Qadir's survival, and really this central thesis of the source material we're unpacking today. It's about actively insulating yourself against disaster. Let this sink in for a second. Circumstances never stay the same, but skills always stay with you. So the crucial point is this. The world is wildly unpredictable. Economies fluctuate, markets close. But the knowledge you put into your own head, that's a permanent, unconfiscatable asset. No lockdown, no government, and no crisis can ever take away your ability to create value once you possess the right digital skills.
Let's move to and see how this builds into an actionable blueprint for you right now. Step 1. Don't wait for conditions to improve. Stop relying on external factors you can't control, because hoping for the best, that's not a strategy. Step 2. Choose a digital skill. Video editing, coding, graphic design, AI prompting. Just pick one that excites you and aligns with market demand. Step 3. Start learning today. Not tomorrow, not when things settle down. Today. The barrier to entry has literally never been lower, but the cost of waiting has never been higher.
Qaders' work continues from home, safe and secure, because he made a proactive choice when things look their absolute darkest. Now it's your turn to strengthen your future. You have the exact same access to information and the exact same potential as Qaders. The internet is sitting right there, waiting for you to use it not just for scrolling and entertainment, but as an unparalleled tool for your own economic empowerment and ultimate independence.
So, I leave you with this final provocative thought. What skill will you learn today to strengthen your future? Don't let the unpredictable nature of the world dictate your circumstances. Take control, start upskilling, and build a livelihood that absolutely nothing can shut down. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope it sparks your next big move.